Welcome to all the students. Good evening. Today we're having one of our prominent partner with us for sharing their university campus locations and course modules. We're having Rina from University of Creative Arts, and we're having Mohit also from University of Creative Arts. So they will share their all this information regarding university course curriculums, information, scholarships, admission procedures, and university locations, class start date, then all other facilities. So thank you, Rina, for your time. How are you today?
All good, Imran. How are you? And before that, firstly, I would like to thank you and all the viewers who are watching this show. So do not miss this opportunity to take a lot of information from us, and we are very happy to assist you guys. So here is my colleague, Mr. Mohit.
Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all the students who have joined this session. I would first of all like to say thanks to them and would like to advise them to stay safe during this COVID situation inside their homes and keep look after their families and themselves. Hope you guys will have a good and entertaining session ahead.
Thank you. Thanks for your time and thanks for attending this Facebook Live session. And I'm going to Rina. Rina, could you please, give some advice to the students and their parents, like where is this university located, and little bit of story about this university and background, please.
Okay, so when I talk about University for the Creative Arts, the name itself is a very unique name where we are more specialized and focused with our courses with creative arts courses. Now, how would you easily remember creative arts is just that, you just have to, make yourself as a businessman. I mean, you visualize yourself as a businessman or a businesswoman. And for example, what and all would you require for that? If you have to conduct a show, what and all would you require from A to Z? Everything is there. Now, A to Z in the sense, you need a fashion designer, you need a star performer, you need a theater, you need a makeup artist, you need a hairstylist, you need a beautician, you need a photographer, you need a viscom student. So everything, anything and everything you require for this, everything is there, with inclusive of the management and business related courses, which is say marketing, you have HR, you have say an MBA, you have say a global business management. So anything and everything, it's all under one shelter. And as a university, we are more than 160 years old, and we are basically based in two major counties, which is Surrey and Kent. We have four campuses, so two in Surrey and two in Kent. Our four campuses are Epsom, Farnham, Rochester, and Canterbury. So now, if you see Epsom is a major business school, wherein it is just say 25 to 35 minutes from the central London, which even if a student lives in London, so they can still, it is very easily accessible. They can still travel every day to and fro to London. So this is one thing. Canterbury, Farnham, and Rochester, they are more into media, photography, all the creative arts related courses. So this is something about University for the Creative Arts. And as a university, we are top ranked 7 for our business school. So this is something which is
So Rina,
being
when you
continuous.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. When you said like you
No
guys have
worries.
how many campuses you said?
4 campuses in 2 different counties. So,
Okay.
2 campuses are in Surrey and 2 campuses are in Kent.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And can you kindly please tell me like which campus for business students, and which campus for creative all other students for who are doing study in arts related course or any other department.
Okay. So, for business related students, it is Epsom, which
Yeah.
is say, as I said, it is less than 25 to 35 minutes from the central London. The student can have easy accessibility to the central London. And other than that, we have Farnham, which has photography, visual communication, animation. So all this is in and this one, Farnham. Then you have Canterbury. Canterbury is more into fashion designing, fashion management, all this. Then you have Rochester, which has architecture and a few arts and creativity related courses. So this is all about the four.
All right. And moving forward to Rina, I'm going to Mr. Mohit. Can you please suggest those students, like, like who want to make their application to University of Creative Arts, like what documents they would need to make their application in order to apply for this university?
Yeah, sure. So, students, for making an application for University of for the Creative Arts, you need to first of all fill in an online application with the help of Ian Global Education. And apart from that, you need to attach all your academic documents, your English language proficiency certificate, so as
Yeah.
to justify the English language course, and the copy of your passport. And if you're applying for an MBA course, we would like you to submit a copy of your statement of purpose and work experience certificates in support of the application.
All right. So basically, student, if they don't have any reference letter, this pandemic situation, most of the universities are closed in the country. And so, do you guys still accepting this application without like reference letter?
Yes, reference is not a requirement, but if you have work experience certificates, you can certainly attach that. And writing a detailed SOP will also support the student in submitting their application. This SOP is majorly required for the MBA course.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks for your all this information. Too, I believe it will help the students how to make the application to University of Creative Arts. So I'm just moving to Rina now. Rina, there is some students. Okay, they're having so many options to apply in UK. As you know, like UK having so many universities. So sometimes students' parents or students they are asking like why students would choose UCA. So could you please give like some key selling point which will attract the students and that's why students will consider this university.
Okay. So basically, if you see why a student should select UCA, point number one, we are more than 160 years old. Point number two, we have the seventh ranked business school. The why we have this ranking for a business school, because of its creativity and its modules. Now
Okay.
why are we unique comparatively? There are a lot of business schools in UK. If you see, with all the other universities you have business school. So why are we unique? We are unique because our modules have been designed in such a way that it meets every student's futuristic options. Now let's say, if you take an example of marketing. Earlier we used to have marketing which was door to door. Then it went with a group or a chain of members. Then it went to media, and then it went to conceptual marketing, and then now it is e-based marketing. So
Okay.
this the product is still the same, but the technique or the accessibility what we have towards that is actually changed. So that is where, again, when I come back to UCA, why students should choose UCA's business school is the modules have been designed in such a way to meet futuristic goals of a student, wherein the student can, have a lot of career options. Now, if you see, for example, our modules, let's say, marketing and communications, they have been designed with a collaboration with the business school and creativity together, so that
Yeah.
they can enter into various other options. This is one thing. And every student has a dream that, they should go uh, to, UK, provided if it is a London based university. Now anyone who talks about UK, first thing gets into the brain is London. So this is one more thing, what a student can, look. And if you see currently why UCA again, we are we are one university where, who takes care of our students very well. And we have a lot of, optional things available. So this is something what we give to the students, and that is why our rankings have been constantly increasing. So these are few things what I would say that UCA is giving the best to its students.
Perfect, because like the ranking is really does matter for the students who are willingly to apply for overseas study, and this is the most concerning issue for some parents as well. So in the ranking sector, I think like UCA always like having a very good rank since last long period of time. So we are having some potential students. There is Abdul Rahman Khan who already I am. He's just asking for have a look. His question. I'm MD Abdul Rahman Khan. My student ID this already this university. I already paid 50% of my tuition fees. I'm waiting for a scholarship. So he's one of our existing student who already paid
Okay.
the tuition fees. So Rina, how much would he will get his scholarship?
Abdur will 100% get a scholarship of 2,750 pounds plus an additional 4% discount, provided he pays the full tuition fee before or on enrollment. So that is for sure.
Okay, so I hope Abdur he has his answer, and we have so many other students also who already made payment. So this answer will like assist them as well and address their question, because like everyone now after payment they are looking for this scholarship confirmation. So that will be great. We having another question from our another potential students. Her name is Tamanna Mo. She's asking like, do you have PhD course in media and communication?
Definitely, yes. We have a PhD course in media. I would, suggest you a few courses. If you can just go to the UCA's website, which is uca.ac.uk, go in that and you can select your specializations, because we are a creative based university. So, what course you're asking will definitely be there, and I'm sure it is there. The only thing is now you need to be ready with your research proposal and a few works of yours, because if it is a normal PhD, any other related course, then it is just your research proposal and your academic documents and your resume will work out. But here, when it comes to the matter of creativity related courses, you need to be ready with your works. And especially if you can create a web link of your portfolio as per the standards of PhD, which is already given in the UCA's website, if you could follow that, and then you would be definitely getting an answer. A tutor
Okay.
will definitely contact.
That's I think really like good information, and I believe like I know this candidate. I think like we have her all the documents as well. So and research proposals. So we can forward it to university, and if you just send me the link and which course you want to do, and her academic results also brilliant, and she's having very good educational background as well. How far I remember, she did her masters from UK, from Brunel, I think, and we're gonna apply for her application. Our application team will do it as early as possible. So moving forward to Mohit, Mohit, could you please tell us, like, when you said like the documents list for application, there was a bid for students is personal statement, which is called like SOP in short form. So can you advise like what student need to write on there, and how many words it should be, what kind of topics they need to cover in their SOP?
Yeah, sure. While writing an SOP for the MBA course, you should first of all start up with an introduction. You need to talk about yourself, the academic background that you are coming from, what all achievements you have already attained in your academic studies, and if you have professional experience, because you'll surely be having that because you're applying for an MBA course, you need to talk about your current present organization and what designation you were holding there. And then you need to certainly talk about why you are interested to apply for this course and why at this university, what makes you to apply to university for the creative arts, why you are targeting this university particularly to apply for this course. and you need to talk about your career goals in your statement of purpose, how this course is going to help you to attain those career goals once you are done, once you are starting with the with on this course with the university. And certainly at the end of an SOP, you can talk about the extracurricular activities that you have done. You can write down an SOP of almost around 2 pages or 600 to 700 words while you are making out an SOP for an application to university for the creative arts. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for your valuable advice for all those students who are, like wondering and how to write a SOP. But still, if students need some more assistance, there is our all the expertise officers. They will be willingly happy to you guys to support you how to write a SOP or give you some advice. So you can feel free to contact any of our EN Global officers, counselor from, and you can give them a call or you can drop them a text on our social media. They will be get back to you. And moving forward to this personal statement, there is some student they're also highly concerned about portfolio. Rina, some students they need some portfolio. So how would you advise them, like what they need to focus when they will make a portfolio for an individual course?
Okay. So, firstly, we require a portfolio, definitely not for the business related courses, but yes, we require a portfolio for all the art and design courses. Now, what a portfolio is all about is it is basically your work, what you have done. And what made you, to come down to this particular industry or this particular option of your course study. So this is what a portfolio is all about. It is all about your sample of works. Now, for example, let's say, if a student wants to go for animation or a games design, so he will be presenting in his portfolio, say, moving images, sketches, say graphic design, or it can even be, say, still images. So there are different kinds of portfolios what a student is expected to do when he has to submit his application. And preferably, if he or she is making a web link of the portfolio, it is always good, because that he can present it in the online application itself, rather than waiting or sending a CD or a pen drive directly physically to the university, which will also involve more time. He or she can just make a web link and he can just process it.
Okay. So, because like we're facing so many students, basically, they are really highly concerned about, this portfolio issue. So I believe like it will sort out their this concern and question. We receive another student question. Basically, she's wondering like she did her bachelor from one
Yes.
of the private university, but as like all the IELTS center is closed due to pandemic. So is there any other way she can apply for master's course?
Okay. Now, firstly, it is based on which course is she looking in for, because she's an English literature student. So, anything with related to English literature, we do not have. And in case if she is interested in, say, any arts or business related courses, yes, we can help. The question what she has is that she does not has a date or availability for English language. So it is also based on which year she is passed out. That is one. And we will have an internal test, because we accept the internal test what we conduct for the students. Plus, in case if they are from English medium school or English medium university, then we might even take the medium of instruction letter case by case basis, so that we can always have a discussion.
I believe like if this candidate if she having like work experience in any other sector, I think she can like based on that work experience and for her future like future plans she could change their subject. It depends on like what she where she been working since last 2012. As she said like she has work experience as well. So I would request you to call one of this below number, so one of our admission specialists will give you the proper guidance, and it will definitely gonna help you. There is all the numbers come across this monitor, so you can either call them or you can just drop a email to any of this email id, or visit our any social media, and you can drop a text over there. So our marketing team will pass it to our admission officers and they will get back to you. uh, Moving forward to the this question, I'm just going to Rina again. There is some students, okay, they are just wondering, are you guys accepting any foundation course who are not directly eligible for bachelor courses? And do you have any pre-masters course? Like there is some students who are not like getting enough academic results for in order to get admission in this one of the top university in UCA. So what is their opportunity to study over there?
Definitely, we offer foundation courses.
Yep.
The only requirement is that in case if they have an IELTS, it should be or must be a UKVI IELTS, which should be overall 4.5, no band less than 4 in each band. That's one. And second thing is we have a pre-masters which is called as a graduate diploma. So any student, for example, he or she does not has a 2.7 out of 4 in their bachelor's, which is a 4-year degree bachelor's. We normally accept only 4-year degree bachelor's. So in case if they have anything less than 2.7 and they are not eligible for a direct master's, then we take them for the graduate diploma. So this is definitely there.
Okay, that's very good opportunities for those students who having a little bit less marks in their previous study. So I'm going to Mohit again for a question like, like when students make their application, they are always worried about like how many days it's gonna take to get offer letter, or sometimes they need to they are waiting bit more than their like the expected time. So could you please give a hints like how many days they need to approximately waiting for this offer letter?
Yeah, sure. Once an online application has been submitted along with the academic and English documents, and if there's something pending in the offer letter, our TAT turnaround time for a conditional offer letter is 24 hours. So you can certainly get a 24 conditional offer letter within 24 hours. And apart from that, if you are moving towards the meeting the conditions on the offer letter, then you can certainly upload all those documents in your student application portal. Once your offer letter is released, the application is submitted, you will be given the login details for your UCA portal. So you can upload those additional documents into that portal, and then our admissions team will take 7 days to get back to you for with the unconditional offer letter.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So, thank you for your this information. Rina, I think this Abdul Rahman, he missed his scholarship option. Okay, he just asking again the same question, like how much he will be eligible for a scholarship. So kindly, please, can you repeat it for him?
Okay, so any student, especially from regions of Bangladesh, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, which we handle, so for them, there is a definite scholarship of £2,750 plus an additional 4% discount provided they are paying a full fee. So this is eligible, both of them is eligible only if they pay a full fee, 2,750 plus an additional 4% discount.
Perfect. And there is another student asking like the tuition fees. So kindly, can you please give around tuition fees for like maximum their master's courses, please?
Okay, so I'll start with undergraduation itself.
Yeah.
So undergraduation, the course, the tuition fees is anywhere between £14,000 and till maximum of £16,000. And for masters, the tuition fees is anywhere between £14,500 to a maximum of £7,500.
And after a scholarship, it will be like reduce this money. You said like
Yes,
2,750.
2,750.
Okay. Is there any other scholarship for like for PhD students or who having like extraordinary result on their academic background?
Yes, for PhD we do have. We have £3,000 every year, provided they get selected, and it is continuous for all the 3 years. So, for example, first year 3,000, second year 3,000, and third year 3,000. So, ideally, together for the complete course, it is £9,000, which they will get it for PhD. And for the rest of the courses, it is 2,750 plus the additional 4%. So this is basically the scholarship and the discounts.
I'm sorry, there was a network issue. Hello, Rina, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sorry, there is raining outside, and there was a network issue, so I was just disconnected. So what I'm just trying to say, I'm just missing this part, where, like the PhD students scholarship. Is there any merit students scholarship? Seems like some other university doing.
Yes. So every year, monotonously, the student will be getting a £3,000 scholarship. So for 3 years, it will be £9,000 together. But it will be a split up. The student will not get on the first base itself the 9,000. It will be 3, 3, and 3. So it will be in
Okay.
that basis.
Okay, that's really good option for them, I believe. And moving forward to this scholarship opportunity, I'm just moving to now accommodation facilities, because like so many students and parents are highly concerned due to this pandemic about their accommodation for their kids. So kindly can you advise like what types of accommodation facilities do you having and how much it could cost to those students?
Okay. So we have online and off-campus accommodation, on-campus and off-campus accommodation, basically. So basically for on-campus accommodation, it has started and the students can start applying for it for whichever campus they have got the enrollment offer letter from. And for off-campus, as a university, we can help them for off-campus as we are also, connected to a lot of contractual agents because we understand that for